Okay, you may now sit. Now, may I remind you, class, of our classroom. Can somebody read our class rules? Can someone read our class rules? Yes, Rafael?
Engage actively in learning.
Yes, that's right. Next one. Next, for the letter A. Yes, Jacob?
Act responsibly, follow instructions.
That's right. For the next one, yes, Charles?
Respect everyone.
Okay, that's right. For the next one, yes, Isa?
Take care of the environment.
And for the last class rule, yes? Help others. Help others. Alright. Now, before we proceed, kindly pass your assignments that I have given you the last time. Pass it in front in the count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, before proceeding to the class, may I ask our prayer leader for today to lead the prayer. Come here. Mami, please. Everyone, please stand for our
Bless each students here, as well as our teachers, as we embark on another day of learning. Please give us clear minds and open hearts so we can grasp the knowledge and functions set before us.
Okay, you may now be seated. Thank you, Amitis, for that prayer. Now, class, as you can see, you have there on your desk or tables, you have there a green flag and a red flag. Now, we will be using that throughout our class. The red flag is it symbolizes that you did not understand our lesson or you are confused. So you want to clarify something. And the green flag, you will raise that if you want to proceed to our next topic or you understand our lesson, and you will raise that flag if you see this slide. Okay. Now, do you remember our previous topic last time? What is our previous topic?
Prayers of the atmosphere.
What is our previous topic?
No, the sun.
What do you think is our previous topic?
The sun.
It's about
The
the
sun.
sun. Okay. What do you remember about the sun? Can someone give me the definition of the sun? Anyone? The sun? Yes, Eric? Yes, that's right. It is the heart of the
Solar system.
See?
Solar system.
Okay, that's right. And also, sun is the source of the
Gravity and the
yes,
light.
and it is also the source of energy in the Earth's atmosphere. Now, to check if you really understood our lesson last time, I have prepared here an activity. This is called Unscramble Me. So what you're going to do is to unscramble the jumbled words. And these words are connected to the terms that we have discussed about the sun. Are you ready? Yes. Just raise your hand and I will acknowledge you, okay? Okay, for the first word. Anyone? Yes, Chris? Sunspots. Let's see. That's right, sunspots. Can someone define what is sunspots? What is sunspots? Sunspots is what? Yes, Goshen. A pocket of magnetism. And also, sunspots is it is the blank what of the sun surface. The dark spots on the sun surface. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, for the next word. What is the next word? Yes, Grace.
Solar energy.
Solar energy. Let's see. Okay, solar energy. solar energy. Yes, Charles?
And maybe that sun is still.
Yes, because it is the energy that sun gives. Okay. Next word. Anyone? Other hands. Yes, Erica. Nuclear fusion. Let's see. Okay, nuclear fusion. What is nuclear fusion? Based on our previous discussion, I still remember it well. Nuclear fusion. What is nuclear fusion? Yes?
Yung nagko-combine.
Nagko-combine? What specifically elements does it combine? Yes?
Hydrogen and hydrogen.
Hydrogen and nitrogen. Is that right? No, right? Yes, Charles. Any idea?
Hydrogen and helium.
Hydrogen and helium. That's right. Do you have any questions for our previous topic? None. Do you want to proceed? Yes. Okay. Now, I have prepared another activity for you. So, this is called Decode the Sky. So, I will be needing one volunteer each group. Can I have one volunteer each group? One volunteer each group. Yes, please stand. Please stand for this group. Okay, Chris, for this group. What? Goshen? Okay, so what you're going to do is I will show a set of numbers and you're going to decode the word that is hidden behind those numbers. Do you get it? Yes, okay. Please come here forward. Come forward. Okay, the first to decode correctly will have a point. We have 5 items. Okay, please have one. First person to decode it correctly will get a point, right? Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Sure? Are you ready? Okay. Group members, you can also decode, but you do not. Yes? Exosphere. But I don't think the spelling is correct. May I see yours, Axel? Exosphere. Okay, that's right. Let's see. Okay, what group are you, Axel?
4.
Group 4. 1.4. Group 4. Okay, for the next word, you have to be fast, but you have also to be accurate, especially in spelling. Okay, for the next one. No coaching. Yes, Axel? Troposphere. Let's see. No, it's thermosphere. Okay, let's proceed to the next. We only have 5 items. And the group that has high points, that will be our winner. Yes? Alin? Mesosphere. That is right. What group are you, Isha? Group 3. Okay, Group 2. Okay, palakpakan natin. Okay, okay now. So, class, based on our game, based on that decode the sky, based on that answers, what do you think is our lesson for today? Yes, Lian?
Non-layers of the atmosphere.
Yes, that's right. Our lesson for today is the layers of the atmosphere. Now, can someone please read our lesson objectives for today? Just read the lesson objectives. Someone please. Yes, Isa?
Describe the characteristics of Earth
In this lesson,
In this lesson, the students should be able to describe the characteristics of Earth's atmosphere and its layers. That's the one.
yes, po.
Differentiate the layers of the Earth's atmosphere in terms of temperature and altitude, and express their sense of appreciation for the complexity of importance of the Earth's atmosphere.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, before we proceed, I have again prepared an activity for you. So, different activity will be given to different groups. So, I hope you cooperate with each group. Okay, please assign a leader for each group so that the leader will present your work after 15 minutes. You have 15 minutes to complete your activity. Okay? For the first group, what you're going for the first group, where's group 1? Group 1, you will make an atmospheric model. And then, you will label them accurately and accordingly. And you will answer the question, what are the arrangement of the different layers of the atmosphere? Okay. For group 2, where's group 2? You will analyze, this activity is picture analysis. You will analyze a given picture here in the tablet and you will list the notable events in each layer that you will see in the picture. Understood? Yes, alright. And then you will answer the question, what are the notable events in each of the layer of the atmosphere? Okay, where's group 3? Group 3. Your activity is data analysis. So what you're going to do is to analyze the data in temperature and altitude. And then you will explain the relationship of temperature and altitude in each layer. You will have the data. Okay, you understand? Understood? Yes. And for the group 4, you will arrange or identify pictures, different pictures, and you will identify what is, based on that picture, you will arrange them into columns. You will identify what situations destroy the atmosphere and what situations or things that can preserve the atmosphere. And you will answer the question, how we can protect the Earth's atmosphere. I will be giving you activity sheets for you to see there the procedure of your activity. After 15 minutes, you will be presenting your work in front. Questions? Clarifications? Okay. You can now start working. Tanga. Okay, time's up. Are you ready to present your work? Are you ready to present your work? Yes. Okay. First group, are you ready? Please come here in front, Peter. Don't need to bring the tablet. Okay. Class, please listen to Angelica as she presents their work for Group 1. Good morning, everyone. I am Angelica from Group 1, and I'll be presenting our group activity, which is the layer of the Earth. First layer is troposphere. So nakikita niyo ba itong yellow colors na circle or layers? That is the troposphere. Ang troposphere ay ang pinakamababang layers ng ating atmosphere kung saan nagaganap ang mga weathers or panahon na ating nararanasan or nararamdaman. Second naman, itong orange layer or the stratosphere. Dito naman nakalagay ang ozone layer kung saan pinoprotektahan tayo sa dangerous ultraviolet radiation or heat na nanggagaling sa ating sun. Next naman po is the mesosphere or third layers of the Earth. Ito naman po, dito po nasusunog ang mga meteors na galing po sa ating solar system. Next naman po is thermosphere. Thermosphere ay naglalaman ng ionosphere kung saan nagaganap ang aura borealis at aura australis. At the last one naman po is the exosphere or ang pinakamalayo layers ng atmosphere from the Earth's crust. Ito naman po yung pinakamalayo at unti-unti nang nawawala. At alam niyo ba na ito ay 310 to 620 miles and above, close to the absolute zero. Okay, thank you very much. With that, let's give Angelica. With that very detailed explanation, let's give Angelica with sobrang Latina club. 1, 2, 3, go! 1, 2, 3, sobrang Latina! Okay, very detailed. Now let's proceed to the next group. Group 2.
Good morning, everyone. This is the outcome of our group activity, Group 2. Alright, let's start. First one, the troposphere. It is where weather usually occurs in this area. Second, the stratosphere. This is where aircraft like airplanes and hot air balloons fly. And it is also where the ozone layer is found. Third, mesosphere. It's the layer of an atmosphere where the sun meteors burn up. Fourth one, thermosphere. In this layer, the aurora borealis happens. And the fifth one, lastly, exosphere, the outermost layer of the Earth's atmosphere, and it's also where satellites are found. For example, Voyager 1 is Sputnik.
With that, let's give Sab the what a nice clap. Okay, everybody, 1, 2, 3, go! 1, 2, 3, what a nice! Okay, let's proceed to group 3. Leader of group 3.
I love you, Rafael.
There will be 2%
Good morning, classmates, and good morning, teachers. We are the presenters of Group 3, and today, how does temperature change with altitude in the layers? Jacob, can you please introduce yourself to the class?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark Jacob M. Tolentino from Grade 7 Arcades. And what is your name?
My name is Rafael, and I'm from Group B, and I am the leader. So, Jacob, can you please repeat?
The troposphere. While the altitude increases, the temperature decreases.
And the stratosphere, please?
As the altitude in the stratosphere increases, the temperature also increases.
Mesosphere. In the layer of mesosphere, while the altitude increases, the temperature decreases. And the thermosphere. In the layer of thermosphere, as the altitude increases, the temperature also increases too. Thank you for listening to our presentation. And again, we are the presenters of Group 3. Thank you.
With that, another clap. Let's give them another clap. Let's give them the Rupamate clap. Okay, everyone. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Go, go, go. Okay, that's right. So let us proceed to the last group.
I'm so proud of you. Good morning to all of us in here. I am Jamila Agustin from Group 4, and I'm gonna be presenting the outcomes of our activity. And the activity that we come up is preserve the atmosphere and destroy the atmosphere. We can preserve our atmosphere by recycling, planting trees, segregate, and turning off the light when it's not in use. And the things that can destroy your atmosphere is the cutting trees, air pollution, and burning waste that is damaging our atmosphere.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Jamil, and with that, with all energy, let's give Jamil and their group mates the apat sa clap. Everyone, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Go! Okay, thank you very much. Now let us delve deeper to our topic. You have said earlier that our topic today is the layers of the atmosphere. But do you have any idea what is the atmosphere? Anyone? Yes, Yana?
Atmosphere is the air that protects us from the sun and it surrounds the earth.
Yes, that's right. The atmosphere is the layer of gases that keeps us warm, and it acts as a blanket in the earth. Alright? And it makes the earth habitable. Okay, the composition of our Earth's atmosphere is 78% nitrogen and 21% oxygen. 1% of this is other gases such as carbon dioxide, water vapor, and argon. So, before proceeding, I want you to ready your minds, your hearts, and then your ears, and also your notes to take notes. To take notes. So, to watch this video.
We live in the troposphere, bottom of the atmosphere. All Earth's weather happens here in the troposphere. We love the atmosphere, keeps us safe and warm down here. 5 layers here right here in the atmosphere. Warmer than the air below, ozone layer at a hole. Airplane contrails white like snow in the stratosphere. We love the atmosphere, keeps us safe and warm down here. I lay here right here in the atmosphere. Never see a shooting star, the mesosphere is where they are. Coldest layer on Earth by far, in the mesosphere. We love the atmosphere, keeps us safe and warm down here. I lay here right here in the atmosphere. Molecules extremely hot, radiation ions brought, space station for astronauts in the thermosphere. We love the atmosphere, keeps us safe and warm down here. I lay here right here in the atmosphere. The exosphere is way out there, nearly space in such thin air. Satellites are everywhere in the exosphere. We love the atmosphere, keeps us safe and warm down here. I lay here right here in the atmosphere.
Okay. Now, based on the activity and the video you just have watched, what is the first layer of our atmosphere? Yes, Jacob? The troposphere. And based again on the activity and the presentation earlier, what are the notable events that you can see in the troposphere? Yes, Samantha? Yes, weather usually occurs in here. And also, hot air balloons are present in this layer. Alright. Now, based on the activity earlier, what is the relation of temperature and the altitude of in the troposphere? What is the relationship of altitude and temperature in this layer? Because the altitude increases in the troposphere from 0 to 13 kilometers. So how about the temperature in the troposphere? Anyone? As the altitude increases, because from 0 to 13. Yes? Yes, Grace. Yes, Lisa.
The altitude increases while the temperature decreases.
That's right. As the altitude increases, the temperature increases. That's right. Have you ever went to Baguio or Tagaytay? Someone? Anyone? Who? Okay, Rafael, what is the temperature in Baguio compared to Bulacan?
It's very cold.
It's very cold there, right? Why do you think so?
Yes, because when I got out of the bus, it's very cold and like it pierces my heart.
Yes, that's right. It's very cold compared to Bulacan. But why do you think Baguio is colder than Bulacan? Yes, Charles. The altitude is very high. Therefore, there's cold and the temperature decreases. That's right. Because Bulacan is lower than Baguio. Baguio and Tagaytay is higher. That's why it is colder in the troposphere. Okay, for the next layer, what is the next layer? Stratosphere. So based on our activity earlier, what notable events do you see in the stratosphere? And what features are there in the stratosphere? Any hands? Other hands? Any other hands? Yes. Yes. Yes, it is where the ozone layer is. So, is ozone layer important for us humans?
Yes.
Do you think so? Why? Why do you think so? Said it's important. Why? Why do you think so? Yes, Lance.
Pwede ba magtagalog?
Yes, go.
Pwede, pinoprotektan po tayo ng radiation.
Yes, that's right. Because ozone layer protects or absorbs the UV radiation coming from the sun. That is why it is very important for us humans. Because if you imagine, if ozone layer is not present or is not in the stratosphere, the sun directly hits us. And it will be dangerous for us. we can have, or it is possible that we will get skin cancer, genetic diseases because of the UV radiation that directly hits us. Okay, how about the altitude and the temperature in the stratosphere? Altitude and temperature in the stratosphere. Yes, I'm this.
As the altitude increases, the temperature also
As the altitude, okay, can you repeat the class? As the altitude increases, the temperature
Also
increases. That's right. Therefore, is it hot or cold on the stratosphere? Hot. That is right. So, it is right also. It is hot also in the stratosphere because of the presence of ozone layer. Because again, the ozone layer absorbs the UV radiation from the sun. Okay. For the next layer, what is our next layer? Mesosphere. Do you understand our lesson? Yes or no? Do you want to proceed? Yes. Okay. For the next layer, we have the mesosphere. What are the notable events, or what are the things that you can see in the mesosphere? What things that you can see in the mesosphere? Yes, Charles.
Where the meters burn up overwhelming the Earth's atmosphere.
What again?
Yung pag na-burn na po yung ayun, meters, pag-focus na po sa Earth. Na susunod siya.
And now it is the phenomenon called as. Okay, that's right, Charles. That's right. Charles is right. So meteors burn up in this layer or in the mesosphere, and this phenomenon is what you call or see as the shooting stars because the meteors collide with the atmospheric particles. Okay, that's why it causes or it results to streaks or bright streaks that you can call or you can see as shooting stars. Also, what is the temperature in the mesosphere? Altitude and temperature. Altitude and temperature in the mesosphere. Yes, Jacob?
As the altitude increases, the temperature decreases.
The temperature decreases. Okay, can you repeat that, class? As the altitude increases, the temperature decreases. Okay, so is it hot or cold in the mesosphere? It is cold, and mesosphere also is the coldest layer of the Earth's atmosphere. Okay, do you have any questions? Do you have any questions? Okay, let's proceed to the next layer. What is our next layer? The thermosphere. So what are the notable events or what can you observe in the thermosphere? Other hands. Yes, Angie. It is the hottest layer of the atmosphere. Yes, it is the hottest layer of the atmosphere. Aside from that, what can you see in the thermosphere? What usually happens in the thermosphere? Yes, Lloyd.
Aurora Borealis.
Aurora borealis or auroras. Are you familiar with auroras? Yes. Can you define to me what are auroras? But you know what are auroras. What is auroras? Yes. So there are two auroras. And auroras happen in the polar regions. We have the northern polar region and the southern polar region. And auroras that happen in the northern polar region is called aurora borealis. Can you repeat that? Aurora borealis. What region? What polar region? Where it happens?
Hot.
The hot rain slave. Hot. That's right. And the thermosphere from the word thermo is that's hot. Is hot. It is the hottest layer of the atmosphere. Okay, and in the thermosphere also you will see the ionosphere. It is the region with high concentration of ions and free electrons. And ions and free electrons have something to do with the auroras that's happening in the thermosphere. Any questions? None. Okay, let's proceed to the last layer. What is the last layer?
Exosphere.
Exosphere. So, there's the aurora borealis. It's a natural light display. Okay, for the last layer, what happens in the exosphere? Or what can you see in the exosphere? What are the traits in the exosphere? Exosphere. Yes? Yes? Isa?
This is where satellites are usually found.
Yes, that's right. This is where satellites usually found. Aside from that, what description can you give to the exosphere from the word exosphere? Yes, Rafael?
It is the most outer layer of the atmosphere.
Yes, that's right. It is the outermost layer of the Earth's atmosphere. And it gradually transitions into the space. So there's no definite boundary between the exosphere and the space. So the molecules and atoms that is in the exosphere escapes to space. That's right. So it extends 10 kilometers from the Earth's surface up to the space. Do you have any questions? Do you understand our topic? Yes. Okay, with that, I want you to get 1/4 sheet of paper for our quiz. To see if you really have understood our topic or our lesson for today, let's answer the quiz. You will just write the letter of your answer. Please write your name, date, and section. Date today and section. Okay, ready? Are you ready, class?
Yes.
Just write the letter of the right answer. Last number. Okay, are you done? Yes. Okay, kindly pass your papers forward in the count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, for your assignment, you will answer these questions. First, how do human activities impact the overall functioning of the Earth's climate? And number 2, how does the different layers of the atmosphere influence the formation and types of clouds? You will write your answers in 1/2 crosswise. You will answer it in 2 to 3 sentences. Do you have any questions, class? Clarifications? Okay, if not, that's all for today. Goodbye and thank you, class.